How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 25 franchise mode, not Dynasty. This isn't college football. But anyways, I digress. Our next AFC team is the Denver Broncos. We have 5 seasons in the video. Try to see if we win ourselves this Super Bowl. It's not meant to be realistic, and if we say a name wrong, we say a name wrong. We're doing all 32 teams based on where they finished in the standings. Should be fun, so leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Wherever socials play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. With that being said, let's get on with the gameplay. Alright, let's look here at the roster. And yeah, let's see what we have here. So Bo Nix is going to be our QB. I mean, that's pretty solid. Javonte Williams, Samaj Perine, and then Jaleel McLaughlin, top 3 halfbacks. By fullback, we got Michael Burton. Wide receivers, Cortland Sutton, Josh Reynolds, and Tim Patrick. Mims is up there too. Troutman's going to be our tight end. We also have Greg Dulich, who's hurt. Okay. Left tackle, Garrett Bowles. Left guard's going to be Ben Powers. We have Sam Mustipher as our center. Right guard, Quentin Miners. McGlinchey is going to be our right tackle. Left end, we have John Franklin Myers. Right end, we have Zach Allen. Defensive tackles, DJ Jones, Malcolm Roach. Left outside linebacker, Jonathan Cooper is going to be our top guy. Middle linebackers, Cody Barton, Alex Singleton up there as well, too. Right outside linebacker is going to be Baron Browning. Then Patrick Surtain, the second best player on the team, 96 overall corner. Then we have Wallace and Mathis, other guys that we have there. Delaren Turner Yell, free safety, strong safety. Brandon Jones, kicking is Lutz, punting is Dixon. And there's your pick situation. No 5th, no 7th. No 6th round pick in 2026, and then we have our picks in 2027. So, alright, I mean, I don't know how good this team is going to be. We were 8-9 real life last season. So we'll see how we can improve the team right now. Forgot to turn off tutorials, so I gotta fix that. I thought I turned that off, but I did not. So let me change that, since that is something I don't want on. But I'll do that off camera, actually. But yeah, let's see if I can find an improved team. I'm going to see if I can maybe go back there, try to get some better players. I'm going to get this out in free agency. We could just sign for the season. Free safety, definitely want to get somebody. I mean, Hyde makes the most sense. Eric Rowe, actually, probably going to go with him just because he fits the scheme of the team. And, oh my goodness, these stupid tutorials. Yeah, we're going to go with Eric Rowe, get him. So that'll improve the free safety there from the D. And then if there's any centers or tight ends that we could pick up, might as well. I mean, Allen's not going to make too big of a difference. Connor McGovern might. So we could pick him up for the season. Even though he doesn't really fit the scheme of the team. But it's a slight talent upgrade. And then as for tight end, if there's any tight ends out there we could pick up. CJ Uzoma, we'll go with him just because he fits the scheme of the team. And that'll be it for now. Yeah, we'll look to maybe make some trades at the deadline or somewhere around the middle season point or so. And that's kind of the goal there. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, let's see how we do. See you guys in the midseason. We're 5-2. I'm kind of surprised. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. That's great. It's very good. Wasn't expecting us to be 5-2. I'm not going to lie. Bo Nix, rookie QB, I mean, not terrible. I mean, a little too many interceptions, but that's why the pass rating is, 95.3. It could be higher, honestly, but we'll take it. Williams rushed, 438, no TDs. There's Bo, there's Perine, okay, 77-2. 534 and 3 from Josh Reynolds on the receiving end, 382 and 2 from Sutton. Patrick, 223 and 2, 212 and 1 from CJ Uzoma. In terms of sacks allowed, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not going to do it again. I love All Grown Up. It's a great show, but I can't make that joke again. 43 tackles from Alex Singleton. Cody Barton, 39. 29 from Surtain second. 26 from Franklin Myers and Jones. 25 from Wallace and Browning. 24 from Rowe. DJ Jones, 23, and he kind of just dips down from there. Speaking of DJ Jones, he has the most sacks, and he was 6. 4 from Franklin Myers. 2 from Browning, and a couple guys with half a sack. Interceptions, 3 from Surtain, 2 from Jones, and a couple guys with 1. If you're kicking, punting, kick return, punt return right there. Ooh, I am tired. Apologize for that. I'm very tired. I tried to go to sleep last night, and I couldn't even sleep. Pain in the butt, but actually, we could be 6-1 if we lose to the Saints. Right there, so. You see the rankings, 26 in offense points per game. Pass yards, 10th, 18th in rush. 6th in opponent's points per game, 7th in opponent pass yards, and 19th in opponent rush. We get the Carolina Panthers this week, so hopefully we can beat them. See the negotiations, see how much money we have here. We have a lot of money. Yeah, I want to keep Javonte Williams around if we can. I mean, this should get the job done, I would assume. Yep. And then, yeah, I'll try to see how many of these guys we can keep. I mean, hopefully we can keep a lot of them on the squad. But, yeah, Bowles will sign him. We'll give him a little 3-year deal. That should work. Yep. And then, I mean, there might be some more guys here that I want to keep. But for now, I might just kind of only go for the ones that I know I can get. So we'll do Tim Patrick. That's the offer you were expecting. That's great. Yeah, anybody here that kind of has some kind of interest. I mean, even Eric Rowe I could sign too. We'll keep him on a 2-year deal. Why not? Yeah. And then I think that would probably be all for now. So, yeah, we'll just wait till the offseason and do some more recruiting. Not recruiting. I keep saying recruiting because of college football. I'm in that college football mindset. But, yeah, we'll wait till the offseason to do some more signings. So, yeah, I mean, obviously right now we're doing well. I mean, I don't think there's really any need to make a trade. I mean, we could look around. But I think for now we're just going to keep the team as is and make sure the draft class is loaded in. And we're just going to hop on to the end of the season, hopefully make the playoffs. So this is cool. So we ended up going 10-7, and we made the playoffs in our first season. We got the Colts. Again, I don't expect this to be, you know, very good, but we'll see what happens. I mean, honestly, we had the advantage in pretty much every category except for points per game. So hopefully that means we can actually beat the Colts. I don't know if that will, but nevertheless, great season, I would say. Great first season. So there's something here with this team. There's Bo Nix. 3,221 yards, 22 TDs, 12 interceptions, 94-point pass rating, 60% completion percentage. Javonte Williams, 1,115 yards rush for only 1 TD. 278 from Samaj. We got Nix there, 237, 1 TD. Receiving wise, 1,089 and 5 TDs. Cortland Sutton, 741 and 5, 605 and 5 from Tim Patrick. CJ, 480 and 3, 207 and 1 there from Javonte Williams as well. In terms of sacks, 10 from Parrott. That's a little too high for me. Bowles, 6. McGovern, 6. 5 from Garrett. Mike Lynchy, a couple guys here. Ben Powers with 4. Oh, a few guys with 1. God damn, am I tired. I am very tired. Oh, my goodness. I didn't go to sleep. I can't even remember when I went to sleep. 117 tackles from Singleton, 99 from Barton, 13 in the second, 76, 72 from Browning, Jones, 69, nice. 68 from Wallace. Kind of just dips down from there. Yeah, I tried to go to sleep. I think I fell asleep like maybe 3 o'clock or something. It's so late for some reason. But yeah, 8 sacks from DJ Jones, 6.5 from Browning, Frank Lamar 6, 5.5 from Zach Allen, 1 there from Barton, and a few guys here with half a sack. 4 interceptions from Patrick, a few guys with 2, and then 1 from Browning. Yeah, but like I said, I couldn't go to sleep for some reason. It just was brutal. And now I'm starving. My stomach's growling. Hopefully it's not getting picked up on the mic, but it probably is. Either way, we're in the playoffs. That's all I care about. So we're going to hop on into the sim. Hopefully beat the Colts. They are the home team, so that'll make it a little bit more challenging for us. All right, so let's take a look here and see. We're going to the Super Sim. Super Sim. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game. All right, first blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. In the second quarter, they're going to tie it up. They're going to take the lead 14-7. And they're going to take the lead even more. And we just cannot seem to score whatsoever or play any defense. And we're going to lose this game 35-14. And that is it. So, all right. I mean, first season, wildcard appearance, not too bad. Something to build off of here. with the Broncos. We're going to try to see if we can make a couple off-season trades to make this team better. Do some signings. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think Richardson had a field day with us. All right, let's advance. All right, so we go to the season recap here. Ravens beat the Cowboys. Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes was the NFL MVP. Mike McDonald, Coach of the Year. Seahawks. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby. Lad McConkey of the Chargers. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Jared Verse of the Rams. All right, with that all being said, let's go to the re-sign phase. They're the My Team rankings, by the way. You can see we have 13 players up in negotiation. So we got some money to play around with here. So, yeah, I'd like to keep around a few guys that we didn't keep. Some of these guys do not have a re-sign interest, but we'll see if we can maybe persuade. But, yeah, we're going to have a lot of money, so we can maybe make this team pretty solid. And we're going to do some contract restructuring as well, and we can also make trades. So I'm going to do all that. And, yeah, keep Wallace around. Cody Barton, if we can keep him around, that'd be nice. Not sure if we will, but he might want to test. All right, that's fine. You can test. Cooper will most likely stay. Most likely. Yep. So, yeah, let me see if I can keep some guys around, and we'll see who's testing, and go on a free agency and trades and try to make this team better. All right, so I could franchise tag Cody Barton, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to let him test. Totally fine. All right, we're going to have a good amount of money. I'm going to also look to, make some trades. I might trade my first round pick. I don't know. Part of me wants to trade it for something better. But let's just see what the class looks like first, because that might just sort of decide what I want to do. I mean, there might be some talented pieces here that we could potentially get. Vontae David would be an interesting pickup for us. So it would be to oppose that. Khalil Mack on the older side, but there's some guys here that are interested. Let's see if we can maybe prize some people in free agency and try to see if we can make some trades as well too, and we'll see if we can make our squad better. All right, I traded for Myles Garrett and Juan Thornhill. Big trade. 3 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 3rd round pick. I know, I'm trading for a superstar player. Doing something a little different. Yeah, getting a big guy there. That's a huge pickup. That's our first trade. I might see if I can try to make another trade here. Higbee, Dotson, and Davis from the Rams for a 4th, 6th, 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd round pick. And, yeah, I think we'll have a little bit more money in cap, so let's see if we try to sign some more free agents as well. All right, so nothing crazy in free agency. I mean, honestly, we did make a decent signing, though, in Vontae David to get a middle linebacker. I know he's kind of older, though, but he should help us out next year, potentially. He still has some talent. Patrick Carr, fullback, got him. Morgan Moses, right tackle. And then we got Zach Wilson just to be backup QB. So I think we'll be okay. I mean, listen, we were 10-7 this year. Well, I think maybe have a couple late picks, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think we got rid of all of our picks. I don't think we have any picks. So I think I'm just going to advance to the 2nd season, and that's where we'll be. All right, since I didn't have any draft picks, we're just here at the start of the 2nd season. I mean, coming off a solid year, I got to say. So hopefully we can do it again this year. But I have a weird feeling that we usually suck in the 2nd season after we trade a bunch of our picks away. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But Bo Nix, starting QB. We've got Williams, McLaughlin, and as our halfbacks. We've got Patrick Carr, fullback. Wide receivers, Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and then Reynolds. Top 3 dudes. Tight end. It's going to be Tyler Higbee now, which is, I guess, cool. At least for the season. Garrett Bowles will be our left tackle. Ben Powers, left guard. Connor McGovern's going to be our center. Then we have Quinn Miners, right guard. Right tackle's going to be Mike Lynchy. Then we have Franklin Myers, our left end. Myles Garrett, it's going to be our right end. That's a pretty good pickup right there for us. Defensive tackle, we've got Roach and Davis. Left outside linebacker, Jonathan Cooper. Middle linebacker, Levante David. Well, also Tyrell Dodson still there, too. And we also have Eminem. And then Browning, right outside linebacker. Patrick Stewart in the 2nd corner with Wallace and Abrams Drain. And then free safety, Thornhill. So we're a top guy. Eric Rowe backing him up. Strong safety will be Brandon Jones. Kicking is Lutz. Punting is Trenton Gill. Again, there's some talent here, obviously. But let's take a look at the improved team. Because how can we improve this team? What guys are out there that we could potentially look to add to this squad. So if we look at defensive tackles, well, DJ Jones, we could bring him back on the squad, and I think I'm going to do that. So let's get him back. And then we are also going to pick up, see if we can pick up a right outside linebacker. If there's anybody out there we can get, but there isn't. So I could try to trade for one. Like Adissa Isaac from the Ravens wouldn't be too hard to trade for, I don't think. And I could probably get rid of like somebody like CJ Uzoma, who's not going to get PT anymore. I don't think they would do that straight up, obviously, but there's something there. So let me see if I can make a move. All right, I'm just going to end up keeping the team as is for now. I couldn't really find a trade, so that's fine. I'm going to make sure the schemes are right, and we're just going to get on to simulating. See you guys at the midseason, and if I need to move some players then, I shall, and you'll see. All right, so we're kind of at the middle point of the season, and we're pretty middle, 3-3. You can see the rankings there, 23rd in offense points per game, 31st in pass yards, a little low, 20th in rush yards, 17th in opponent points per game. We're 8th in pass yards, and then 14th in rush yards. And Giants are probably going to beat us this week. They're better than everything, but we actually have the more talented team on paper. Now we're 3-3. Now let's take a look here at the stats and see what the story has to tell us. Bo Nix, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about him right now. I mean, kind of on the fence, but 1,020 yards, 8 TDs, 4 interceptions, 64% completion percentage, and a 93% passer rating. Jonathan Williams, 459, 3 TDs. I mean, that's pretty good. Sutton's going to be our top receiver, 331 and 2, 172 from Tyler Higbee, Marvin Mims Jr., 162 and 1, 121 from Reynolds. How about blocking? 3 sacks from Garrett, 2 from McGlinchey, a couple guys with 1 allowed. Defensively, 36 tackles from Browning, 35 from David. Braden Jones, 29, 28 from Wallace. Dodson, 23. Abrams with 22 as well as Garrett. 20 from 1, Thornhill. Sacks, 4.5 from Garrett, 4 from Browning. A few guys with 1.5 sack there from Jones. In terms of interception, 3 from Jones, 2 from Surtain, and Chris with 1. And you've got your kicking, punting, kick, and punt return as well. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to see if I can make a couple moves. We got some contract negotiations to handle. Definitely want to keep Patrick Surtain around. I'm certain about that. And I mean, we should be able to. Perfect. Okay, great. So that was our big guy that we wanted to keep. So obviously he's going to stay on the team. So everybody else here, I mean, maybe we'll re-sign some guys right now. Maybe we won't. I mean, DJ Jones, who wants to stay, we could give you this kind of offer. That should be good. And he will stay. Cortland Sutton, if we can keep you around. Throw you that. Okay, well, it doesn't align with the team. I don't really care. All right, I think for now, yeah, we're just going to, I think, stop doing this. Oh. That should be okay. All right, cool. All right, we're done. We're done negotiation for now. I'm going to see if there's any trades we can make for anybody that's kind of expiring that we don't really want. So let's see what's out there in the market. Maybe just try to get a few like late picks, clear up some cap room or something. All right, a 5th, 6th, 7th round pick in 2027 from the Lions for Troutman and Locke. Since I kind of don't really need them, we're just going to move them. And yeah, that would be pretty much about it then for me. I'm going to see if there's any free agents we could potentially sign for the rest of the season. That would make sense. I mean, Ryan Neal, we just traded away a strong safety, I believe, so we could sign him to our roster just to fill it out. And then I'm going to go with a linebacker of some sort. Could go with Bowser. But I'm actually going to go with Nicholas Morrow. Just sign him for the rest of the season. Just to add him to our roster. So I think I'm happy with that. I think the team should be okay. I'll see what happens if we can maybe turn this around, win some more games in the second half of the season. Right now, like I said, we're 3-3. Yeah, it's going to be tough in the AFC West, but we just got to, like I said, win some games here and try to see if we can make the playoffs. Hopefully we can, because we have no picks. All right, 7-10. Not great. That's okay. Let's take a look at the stats, see what the hell happened here to the team. I mean, Bo, 3,000 yards thrown for, 23 TDs, 14 interceptions. It is 63% completion percentage at 91 passer rating. Like I said, I'm on the fence. We'll see what happens with him, but it depends on how well we bounce back next year. 1,060 yards and 5 TDs from Javonte Williams. McLaughlin, 280 and 3, 185 and 1 from Bo. Cortland Sutton, 862 and 4 TDs, 720 and 1 from Franklin. Reynolds, 41 and 4, 440 and 5 from Tyler Higbee, who also got hurt. Yeah, we had some injuries as well. He only played 12 games. In terms of sacks, 9 from McGovern. Garibaldi's with 8 allowed. McGlinchey with 6, 5 from Powers, and a couple guys, 1 sack allowed. 99 defensive tackles from Levante David, 94 from Brandon Jones, 86 from Dodson, 85 from Wallace, Browning 84, 74 from Abrams Drain. Surtain the second, 61, 59 from Thornhill, 58 from Garrett. Very nice. Okay, 50 from Franklin Myers, 44 from Jones. 17 sacks from Myles Garrett. That's great. That's why we trade for you. Browning with 7, 4 from Dodson, 3 from Jones. A couple guys 1.5, several guys with 1, and a couple guys with half sack. Interceptions 3 from Jones, a couple guys with 2, a couple guys with 1. In total, that would be 9 interceptions as a team. There's Willett's kicking, punting from Trenton Gill, kick return, punt return. All right, let's look at the team rankings. So we were 26. Yeah, our offense wasn't good. 26 in offensive points per game, 21st in yards. Rush 25th, 18th in defensive points per game. Their defense wasn't that great either. Slightly better, maybe. 26 in pass yards, 25th in rush. And we allowed, like I said, 22.8 points per game. All right, listen, like I said, we have 3 more seasons to go. There is some talent on this team, for sure. Can't deny that. There is talent. But is it enough? Can we get some more guys to add to this team? Depends on how great free agency is and how well the trade market is, but I don't think we're going to be making much trades. It's going to be mostly free agency and trying to bring guys back. So let's advance. I'll see you guys at the offseason, look at the recap, and try to see if we can get back to the playoffs. So the Super Bowl recap. Ravens win again. And that's a rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Back-to-back. Lamar Jackson was the MVP and the Super Bowl MVP. Coach of the Year is Jim Harbaugh of the Chargers. Jonathan Taylor, Colts Offensive Player of the Year. Defense Player of the Year, Max Crosby from the Raiders. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jalen Miller of Giants. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Damian Griffey, Seahawks. Okay, let's head on to the offseason, re-sign players, and get some more free agents to join the team. All right, time to negotiate some contracts here for some of the guys that we didn't keep around. I'm going to see if Sutton just wants to keep that offer. Okay, probably could have given him a little less, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if anybody here wants to stay with the Broncos. Like, it's that simple. Do you want to stay? Do you want to test? I mean, if Dole just wants to test, I'm not going to complain. If McLaughlin probably wants to test, he can. Okay, but he won't. So let's see if we can re-sign who's going to test, and I'll see you guys after the fact. All right, so it looks like for the most part, we got everybody I kind of want back here. I mean, if these guys want to leave, they can. A little bit of money before we have to restructure, which is fine. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. So we'll take a look here at the free agency, see if there's anybody here that's worthy of my time. Honestly, yes, there's a couple guys here that I want. So let's see if we can get some guys. Should be fun. And I might make a couple trades as well to free up even more money too, and maybe just get some different players. Like that's a possibility. So let's kind of explore and see what's out there. All right, Tanner Bortolini and Lalu coming over for Moses, 4th, 5th, 7th round pick this year. So that is a decent trade there for us, I'd say. Nothing crazy, and we free up a little bit more money too. All right, let's do the free agency recap here. Got a lot of players. Romeo Doubs, adding him to our offensive arsenal. We got Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle, Grover Stewart as well. We're outside linebacker, Andrew Van Ginkel. We got a right tackle, Jawan Taylor, back up, and then Isaiah Likely, tight end. So not a bad free agency, plus the trades we made. I think we're, like I said, we're poised to get back to the playoffs in our 3rd season, and we'll have all of our picks finally, so that's good. No more trading draft picks, at least for now. All right, so let's view the roster here, 3rd season. See what we got. You got to see what we got. All right. So Nick's going to be our QB still, obviously. We have Williams, our halfback, McLaughlin. Aldrich's backing him up, too. So there's our 3rd string. Patrick Carr still fullback. Wide receivers, Sutton, Dobbs, and Franklin, top 3 guys. Marvin Mims Jr. is also up there too, though. Don't forget it. Okay? Isaiah Likely, tight end. Higby's backing him up. Left tackles be Garrett Bowles. We have Ben Powers still as our left guard. Center is going to be Bortolini, which is pretty cool. Quinn Miners, right guard. Right tackle, Mike McGlinchey still. Left end is going to be John Franklin Myers. Right end still Myles Garrett. And we have defensive tackles Harrison Phillips and Grover Stewart, top 2 guys. Jonathan Cooper is going to be our left outside linebacker. Middle linebackers Levante David as well as Tyrell Dodson. And then we got right outside linebacker Baron Browning still, which is cool. Van Ginkel backing him up. Ellis there too. Patrick Surtain is second. And we have Chris and Levi Wallace, top 3 guys, which is pretty cool to see. And then you got your free safety Thornhill. And strong safety will be Brandon Jones. Kicking is Lutz. Punting is Trenton Gill. Again, like I said, there is some talent on the team. We got to look at the improved team functionality and just see what the story is. I do think there are a lot of teams though that are better than us, and that's makes sense as to why. We could go for some better kickers or punters if we wanted to just improve just a little bit more, but I think we're fine on that front. Free safety. Any good right outside linebackers out there that we don't have? Probably not. Just left ends. Oh. Centers, no. Left guard, I mean, we're fine on that, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I think we're okay. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I feel like every other team's gotten better. You look at the Lions, they look like they're pretty good, but like I said, we got to just see how we do in our 3rd season. Hopefully try to get back to the playoffs. Soon we'll add some young guys. I want to show you guys the pick situation so that you know we are sort of back on track here. As you can see, we have a little bit of money to play around with. We could make trades, but I think, like I said, I'm going to keep my picks here. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not really on track per se because we don't have a 1st-round pick still. So, yeah. I mean, we still have these picks, which we could move them if we don't want them, but yeah. Fourth season we'll have picks, so 2028 class, which would be the 5th and final season anyway, so it wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter. So maybe we just trade the picks. I don't know. We'll see, but either way, I'm just going to keep the team as is, and we'll look to make moves possibly at the mid-season point, depending on how we're doing. All right, well, right now we're 2-4, which is not great. So we got to see what the story is and look at the stats and see how we can improve. I mean, Bo is okay, not terrible. I mean, it's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. I mean, Javonte Williams, 447, 4 TDs on the rush. Receiving wise, Sutton, 371, 2 TDs, 328 and 3 from Romeo Dobbs, 249 for Mims, Likely at 182 and 3. Sacks allowed, 3 from Bowles, a couple guys with 2, and then 1 from Quinn Miners. Tackles, 38 from Dotson and David. Jones, 32, 30 from Certain second. Chris with 29, 24 from Browning. 20 from Garrett, and it goes down from there. I see 6 sacks as Myles Garrett, of course. Levante David, 1.5. 1 from Tyrell Dodson and John Franklin Myers, JFM. Half a sack. Just 3 interceptions as a team. Patrick Surtain with 1. Levante David with 1. Surtain with 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. Kicking, punting, kick, and punt return right there. Yeah, I'm going to make some moves, I think. Let's take a look at the team stats. That's where I'm kind of curious to see how well we're performing. And yeah, you can see 14th in offense points per game, 9th in pass yards, 13th in rush. So offensively we've been solid. It's defensively where we're struggling a little bit. Points per game, 29th, 30th in pass yards, and opponent rush yards, 22nd. Even though we should be fairly decent defensively, we're still not. So we have some guys up for negotiation. I got to re-sign Myles Garrett. So any way I can keep you, I will. Hopefully that works. Just need more time to think it over. Well, hopefully you think it over and it's not too complicated because I need you to stay on this team. So that's what it comes down to. But let's see if I can make some trades then. I think I'm just going to move some of these picks here. Then, like I said, next season we'll just worry about the picks Yeah, I don't really care about the young guys, honestly. It's all about... this time around, I'm kind of just trying to figure out, you know... Well, I mean, I could also trade for young guys, but I don't really care about the draft picks. I don't care about the draft. I just care about getting players that can help us out. So let's see if we can find somebody that could give us some defensemen, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe like a defensive tackle or left outside linebacker, something like that. Just better people to play defense. I love Matt Crosby would be great, but I don't think I can get him. I'm gonna try to, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can swing a deal for Max Crosby. But then again, I'm over the cap, so. Maybe in the offseason, I'll try to swing for a deal for Max Crosby. All right, Sherwood, Deloach, and Hood from the Titans for 5th, 4th, 2 7s, and 6th round pick this year. I have one more 5th round. I'm going to see if I can just make a small move to try to get somebody with it. Get nothing, not a huge deal, but just to see if I can get one more player on the squad. Then a 7th round pick to the Bengals for Jackson, defensive tackle, defensive scheme of the team, young guy. So that's it from me. We'll see how well we do the rest of the season. See if maybe we could turn it around and try to make the playoffs. That'd be great. All right, and well, we ended up going 13-4 the rest of the way. Didn't lose a single game somehow, some way. Shout out to the boys. I mean, listen, great season. You can see the rankings, pretty solid stuff there. Now, we're automatically in the division, but it does not mean much. It doesn't mean we got to win. So. See the stats here. Bo, not too bad. 3,034 yards, 22 TDs, 7 interceptions at a 65% clip. 98.2 pass rating. 1,019 yards and 11 TDs from Javonte Williams. Bo Nix, 284 and 4, 214 and 3 from McLaughlin. 159 and 9 from Audric. And then we got wide receivers. Colton Sutton, 748, 6 TDs, 703 and 5 from Romeo Dobbs. 688 and 4 from Marvin Mims Jr. Isaiah Likely, 581 and 4. Okay. Sacks allowed. Garrett a little too high, but went you with 7, 6 from Bartolini, 5 from Miners, 2 from Powers. Not bad. Other than Garrett. Dodson, 97 tackles, lead the team, 92 from David. Brandon Jones, 75, 65 from 13 in second. Myles Garrett, 62. I see 20 sacks from him as well. 60 from Browning, and it kind of just goes down from there. 54 from Abram Drain, 51 from Thornhill. 54 between those two guys and Wallace at 51. And you can see the sacks there. Garrett, 29 from Browning. David, 3.5, 3 from Phillips. 2.5 from Dodson. 2 from Jones. 1 from Van Ginkel. And a couple guys at half sack. 8 interceptions from Patrick Trainey in second. That's fantastic. A couple guys with 3. 2 from David. And a couple guys with 1. Kicking. Punting. Kick. And punt. Return. So you saw the rankings. Let's see what the playoff bracket's looking like here. I don't know why that does that. EA, fix that. And as you can see, we have the bye in the divisional. Cowboys have it there. We've got the Battle of the Birds in the bottom right corner. Seahawks versus Eagles. In case you can't see. So we'll see what happens. Try to see if we can win it. We're going to advance and see who our competition will be. So we got a day with the Chargers. You can see. Is that the team that beat us first year? No, it was the Colts that beat us. So yeah, you can see the rankings. Everything except for pass yards, we have the advantage of over against the Chargers. So hopefully we can stop them. They actually have the, well, I was going to say the overall advantage because they're in green. But technically we are even. And we're the home team. So hopefully we can win it. We're going to hop onto the Super Sim and try to see if we can get to the conference championship. All right, here we go. In the divisional, let's see what the story has to say. So we're going to try to win here. And first blood will go to the Chargers. They're up 7-0. They go up 14-0, 21-0. We're getting absolutely destroyed already. Wow, that's great. 21-7, 21-14. Okay, we're back in the game. 21-14. Can we tie it up? Fourth quarter. We're going to go normal speed here. You got to get a stop. 2nd and 6. Friggin' penalty on Phillips. That's annoying. 8-yard rush. 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2, get one more stop. That's not good. It's not what we needed. 2nd and 5, 3rd and 4. We're going to hop in. 3rd and 4, about to be the 2-minute warning very soon. We have no timeouts. The problem is if they score a field goal here, it doesn't even matter because they just got a first down. But I was going to say they scored a field goal. I mean, they're basically going to score, and they're going to be up 10. Honestly, they could actually take knees at this point, too. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And the clock's just going to run, because there's not much we could really do. Yeah, they're going to take another knee. Third down. Yeah, this game's over. Unless we somehow force a fumble. But I don't see that happening, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, 3rd and 7. And they're just going to take the knee, and that's the game. We lost 21-14 after a horrible first quarter. A very putrid first quarter from us. And, yeah, they're just going to nail this field goal here. Not that it matters if they miss. And they didn't miss, so. Yep, that's it. And we lose by 10 to the Chargers. Yeah, pretty pathetic first quarter where we allowed 21 points. Not going to get the job done ever. So, I mean, honestly, Herbert, 160 yards, no TDs, but two TDs, 124 yards, not a lot of yards for 60% completion percentage. Not enough. But better season, I guess. Let's see what happens in the next season. We'll see if we can do better. But for now, let's hop on to see who wins the Super Bowl this year. All right, so Chargers went all the way. And did we sim to the Super Bowl or sim to the offseason? Oh, we didn't sim to the offseason, but the Super Bowl, they're right there. They went all the way to the Super Bowl against the Cowboys, and I guess we'll just see who wins the Super Bowl. I thought I hit the offseason. So we're going to see who wins it. I don't know who it's going to be. Now, for some reason, the sim engine is so slow. It shouldn't be that slow, but it is. All right, so let's see who won it. And, yep, it was the Chargers. So we ended up losing to the eventual Super Bowl champions. Could have been us, but it wasn't. Jalen Hurts, the MVP. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year for the Cowboys. Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year, Colts. Max Crosby, once again, Defensive Player of the Year, Raiders. Seahawks, Jerry May. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Levine. Yeah, Texans. And you can see Justin Herbert won the Super Bowl MVP. All right, let's head on to the offseason. We got 9 guys, and obviously Garrett is somebody I want to keep. And that's the biggest thing. So hopefully he stays. I'm excited to stay. Good. Better be. Option for Bo Nix. We're going to accept it. Let's just get the rest of the guys back. Again, if we have to do contract restructurings, you know we will. So let's see who will stay and who is going to test. All right, so these guys are we're just going to let them test. Match requirement, I don't even sign it back. Totally fine. Let's head out to free agency. This is where the fun will begin. You need a strong safety and a left guard. So let's see if we can get some talent. We're just going to get more talent. That's really what it comes down to. A little under 19 million. Do we have any draft pick this year? Let's find out. I'm going to say no. I think we traded them all away. I think we did. Yes. Yeah. So we're going to make trades, though. We are going to make trades to start the season. We're going to have some first round picks we're going to trade. So should be fun. We're trying to get a lot of talent. We'll try to keep enough room then for that occasion. Kyle Hamilton is somebody I want, and I also want Elgin Jenkins. Okay, there's some guys here that I want. Kyle Hamilton, we are going after you. That's a huge get. I don't think he has no interest. That's the only problem. But we're gonna try to see if we can pry him away. All right, so I'm advancing to free agency recap. I pretty much ran out of money. I mean, there's still a little bit of money left, but not a lot. But let's take a look at the recap. So yeah, I did sign Kyle Hamilton. I overpaid, but you know it's all good. I had to get him, and then since I overpaid, I had to get Jackson. Which is fine. Jackson's an upgraded left guard position. Kept Mike Lynchy. We got Hunter Henry as a tight end, and also Yaya Diaby, left outside linebacker, to help us out too on that defense side of the ball. So I think we should be better defensively. I mean, I'm curious to see how this team's going to do next season. I feel like we should be pretty good. Jonah Ellis has some offers here. We could review them, I guess, but I don't like any of them. All right. Yeah, let's advance on. I don't think we have any draft picks again, which is fine. So, yeah, we're just going to see you guys at the start of the 4th season. I mean, if we have a draft pick, I'll show you, but yeah, I don't think we do. I think we traded all of our draft picks away. I'm going to try to see if I can make some more trades. We'll have a little bit of cap room to make some moves. I want to try to get another piece before we start simulating. All right, let's see here what we have. So, fourth season, we go to the roster. And yeah, we're going to have to make some moves. I want to see if we can get some more talent. I will say this. We're pretty top-heavy talent. You guys can see there is a bit of a gap. But I don't know. I think we're all right. Quarterbacks would be Nix. Bo Nix. Still, we have Williams, Aldrich, and McLaughlin as your halfbacks. No fullback. Wide receiver, Romeo Dobbs, Courtland Sutton, and Troy Franklin, top 3 guys. Isaiah Likely is our tight end. Hunter Henry's backing him up to us, so that should help out a little bit in case someone gets hurt. Garrett Bowles is going to be our left tackle. Jonah Jackson, left guard. Center still Bortolini. Right guard's going to be Quinn Minor still. And then we have Mike McGlinchey as our right tackle. And then our left end still John Franklin Myers. Myles Garrett is our right end. Defensive tackles McKinley Jackson and Deloach. So a little weak on that front. Diaby's our left outside linebacker. But Dotson and Drew Sanders, a.k.a. Eminem, middle linebackers. And the right outside linebacker is going to be Baron Browning still. All right. Corners, Surtain, Abram Drain, and then Damari Mathis. Top 3 guys. Free safety, Juan Thornhill. Kyle Hamilton, strong safety. Kicking is Lutz. Punting, we need to get a punter. Forgot to sign a punter. Now, let's see here. I go to the improved team. I'll just pick up a punter right now. We'll just get the best that we could potentially get. We'll get Michael Dixon if we can. Which we can't. We're over the cap. So that's what I'm a little bit worried about, is that cap. I guess we can go with Raheem. Can we go with Raheem? No, we can't get anybody. I think we're over the cap, which means making a trade is going to be difficult right now. Maybe in the middle point of the season we can, if there's a little bit more room. I mean, we're at 980K. I mean, we could try. Maybe somebody here won't have a hit, but I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think we might as well just wait then until either the offseason or something else. But yeah, we have these 3 picks. I really want to get like a stud if possible. So yeah, I think we'll just wait then until the offseason or like the trade deadline or midseason, whatever you want to call it. But again, I think our team should be pretty solid, hopefully. In advance, I'll see you guys in the midseason. All right, and somehow, some way, we're only 2-5. Not doing too great. Must have some injuries or something. I got to take a look here and see what the story is, because clearly we're struggling. And right now, nobody's hurt, so that's good. But I think we did have some injuries early on in the season. But anyways, let's just take a look here at these stats. See what's going on here. Bo is not doing bad. 1,390 yards, 90 1 interception, 64% complete percentage, 100.2 passer rating. It's okay. Aldrich missed a game there. We got 49-4 from Javonte Williams. That's pretty good. 193 from Aldrich. Receiving wise, Sutton 445, 4 TDs, 398 and 2 from Likely, 304 from Romeo Dobbs, who missed a game. They had 201 and 2 from Marvin Mims Jr. Sacks allowed, 4 from McGlinchey. A couple guys here with 2, a couple guys with 1. Defensively, 54 tackles from Drew Sanders, 48 from Dotson. Surtain the second, 28-27 from Abram Drain. Browning, 25-22 from Franklin Myers and Thornhill. In terms of sacks, 2.5 from Dotson. 1 from Browning, Franklin Myers, Diaby. Yeah, Myles Garrett, for some reason, only 12 tackles? Yeah, he's missed some times. That's what I'm saying. He got hurt. Kyle Hamilton also got hurt. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Okay. The problem with the team was we had injuries. So that's what I'm trying to say. So that's why we kind of suck. So there were injuries. Kicking, punting. I got to go over here. Kicking, punting, kick, and punt return. Yeah, the injuries piled up early on in the season. I do think we can pick it up. Just got to stay healthy. Like, that's the thing. If we stay healthy, we can win. That's the problem, staying healthy. So, can we do that? We'll see. We're over the cap right now, so obviously nobody here I can keep at this moment. But luckily, we have a lot of our good players locked up, so totally fine. Yeah, we're just going to advance. I think if we stay healthy, we could actually possibly win out the rest of the season. But I think it's more likely that we maybe lose a few games. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs. We got off to a slow start. We'll see. Right now, in terms of trades, we are over the cap, so I'm not going to be able to do so. At least to the extent that I would want to. But, you know, I'll look around and see if maybe there is a move. Maybe we can get like a dynamite player. See what's out there. Done deal here with the Jaguars to get Cisco, Michaels, and Harrison for Thornhill, Taylor. First round pick in 2030, second round pick in 2030, third in 2028, and a fourth in 2029. Pace Jr. and Woodley from the Cowboys for Sellers, a second, fourth, fifth, second, and third round pick. The first 3 picks, 2028, the last 2 picks, 2029. So, also they fit the scheme of the team. All right, let's see how we do the rest of the season. Should be fun. All right, and we ended up going 12-5, so we won it out. Pretty solid. We got the Ravens, though, M&T Bank Stadium. So, yeah, I mean, with health as our priority, I ended up having a solid year. So, let's take a look here at the stats on the season. Just to take a quick glance at, like, how we did. Bo Nix, 3,725 yards, 33 TDs, 4 interceptions at a 68% clip. He had 113.9 passer rating, which is also pretty solid. Rush-wise, Javonte Williams at 1,120 yards, 9 TDs, 344, and 6 from Aldrick. 257 and 4 from Bo Nix, which is pretty good. You got your receiving. Cortland Sutton, 1,103 yards, 15 TDs. He was excellent. Dobbs, 919 and 4. 711 4 from Isaiah Likely. Marvin Mims Jr., 557-7. Okay. Sacks allowed, 7 from Harrison. Garrett Bowles with 6, 5, a couple guys with 5, and a couple guys with 2. Not bad. In terms of tackles, Tyrell Dodson, 112 tackles, 99 from Pace Jr., 1374 as well as Cisco, 62 from Browning, 60 from Wallace and Chris, 57 from Garrett, 56 from Drew Sanders, 54 from Hamilton, 48 from Ranklin Myers. And yeah, Myles Garrett, after missing some games, ended up with 13.5 sacks, 7 from Browning, Dodson 4.5, 4 from Woodley, Ranklin Myers 3, a couple guys 2.5, a couple guys 1, and a couple guys 1.5. Interceptions, Surtain with 4, 3 from Chris, 2 from Neal, and a few guys with 1. There's your kicking. Will Lutz was terrible, 70%. It's not very good. Punting, kick and punt return, right there. All right. Let's look at the rankings, and then we got the Ravens. That's going to be a tough matchup. So we were 6th in offensive points per game, 10th in pass yards, 10th in rush, 17th in opponent's points per game, 26th in pass yards, 3rd in rush yards. You can see where they have the advantage versus where we have the advantage. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're a pretty solid team. We have the defensive advantage. They have the offensive advantage. I'd say we're slightly better than them just based on where the overall. So I don't know why we're not an 86 with an 84 and 88, but I digress. But let's just beat them. Okay, look at the playoff bracket. Let's just try to beat them. That's the goal. Can we do it? Let's see. Or that's why we hop into the Super Sim for, right? So I will see you guys once I'm there. All right, here we go. This is where the money is. Try to win this game. I would love to win this game. It would be very nice. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game. First blood will go to the Ravens. They're up 3-0. We take a 7-3 lead. They make it 7-6. We're going to make it 14-6. Going to the second half, we're up 8. Let's make it 21-6, which we do. They're going to not make it 21-12. They're going to make it 21-13 there. All right, we are going to go normal speed here because it's looking like we might have to hop in here, perhaps. 7-yard rush there, second, 3:09 to go. Not going to hop in just yet. Lamar Jackson, first down. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. 10-yard rush, and we're going to hop on in right here. 1:37 as the 2-minute warning just passed. So they're at the 33-yard line here. They could potentially score. And if they do, they're obviously going to go for 2-point conversion. We have all timeouts left, which is nice. See what Lamar Jackson does. Oh, we're going to get a sack right there. That is a great job right there. That's what you love to see. That's great defense. It's great defense. All right. Oh, that was terrible on their part. 3rd and 17, Butterfingers. All right. Let's see what we have. Oh, we got through there. Oh, another botched pass there. And 4th and 17, they have to get a first down here. Otherwise, they'll turn it over on downs and we'll just basically win the game. Which they, of course, get a first down. Typical. Typical. Couldn't play defense for one more down, guys. They make our life harder now. Minute 2 to go. First and goal. They're going to run it. And it's a touchdown. Nobody's even close. All right. Can we play a little bit of defense? They got to go for the 2 here. Play a little bit of defense. Just a little bit. If we could prevent them from a 2 point. That was interesting. If we prevent them from a 2-point conversion here, that would be huge. Which we don't. All right, so they tied the game up, which means we might be going to OT. However, with all 3 timeouts, 58 seconds to go, there is a chance that we can get ourselves into field goal range here. That's a good block. I'll take that. That's not bad. All right. So 53 seconds, 34-yard line. Doable. Very doable. The problem is Lutz has been terrible this year. I don't really trust him, but we're going to have to trust him, I assume. That's a first down right there. And don't have to use a timeout. Clock stops. That's excellent clock management. 49 seconds to go. We're at the 45-yard line. Just slightly behind it. Let's see if we can get ourselves another first down, or it's just something, and couldn't hold on there, huh? Mims. What are we doing? All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, that's an embarrassment to your friends, family, and fans right there. Oof, that was embarrassing. That was pathetic and putrid there, Bo. And everybody else. Where's our O-line? And why are we... What kind of thought process was that? Why the hell would we run there? That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. It's a 3rd down, and, like, why are we running? That doesn't make any sense. Well, now we deserve to lose this game. I think we did. We honestly deserve to lose this game. 32 seconds, we deserve to lose. We deserve to lose. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. And that's a first down. And, yep, they're going to be in field goal range right here. Pretty much. They're going to make one. Well, they got 1 play left, and then they're just going to kick a field goal and win the game. Most likely. They're going to be close to... Well, they're not really. They still got to go like another 25 yards. 30 yards. But they're going to get it, so... Okay. 2nd and 10. Maybe they won't. I mean, it's also Justin effing Tucker, so I don't know, man. I mean, and again, it's a few years into the future at this point, so I don't know if he's still that dude, but... We'll see. 23 seconds. Jackson looking. Can we get a sack? That's actually kind of huge. Not going to lie, that is huge. 3rd and 18. I mean, if we can force them a turnover here, 4th down, maybe just send it long, and maybe we could somehow win this game. Yes. That's good. That's actually good. Okay. So 4th and 18. They are going to have to punt it. All right, that was great defense. It's just our offense was terrible. So they have to punt. We're going to... Yeah, that's it. We're going to overtime. Hottie. BK, nice tackle. Whew. Great job, though, guys. Really good job. All right, well, we're going to overtime. I'm going to go normal sim speed here. I'm not going to watch the entire thing. I'm trying to exit. I really don't want to watch this, so can we just... Yeah, okay, we're going to do whatever. Okay. Yep. Flipping. Got it. Okay, can we just go to the Super Sim? Okay, thanks. We're going to go normal speed here. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game. So, let's see. Kickoff there by Turner. All right, we get a touchback. 1st and 10. 7-yard reception. Okay. 2nd and 3, we get a first down there. Javonte Williams. Nice. 4-yard rush. 22-yard reception. Very good. 7-yard rush. 2nd and 3. We're going to hop in now. Okay, we're going to hop in now. We're going to watch. We're in the zone. We're in the zone. We got to watch when we're in the zone. In the zone, we watch. That's great. That is great. See, that's how we need to play offense right there. That was delicious. Super duper delicious. And what a catch by Cortland Sutton. That looked like it was going to be a pick. I'm not going to lie, but Bo found him. I mean, good catch, though, by Sutton. That was an excellent catch. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Yeah, that is, well, maybe not a pick, but that's some catch right there. That is some catch. All right, we can exit here. And, yeah, we're going to see if we could play some defense and then win this football game. 28-21. That's a good scoring drive right there, I got to say. That is some EA simulation deliciousness. Beautiful stuff. All right, we're going to jump forward, go to the end of the game. We're going to go to normal speed and see what happens. So jump forward to the end of the game. Let's play some defense. Kickoff there. Touchback. All right. Baltimore. 13-yard reception. Zay Flowers. Penalty. Myles Garrett, what are we doing, buddy? 9-yard reception. Good sack, though. 2nd and 20. 3rd and 7. We're going to hop in. 3rd and 7. We're going to hop in, see if we can get a stop. 3rd and 7. Can we get it? Oh, my gosh. There we go. That's good. And by good, I mean terrible. Good for them. So now it's 3rd and 2. It's ridiculous. And that's a first down. That is a first down. Looking. That's a great catch. Yep, this is gonna be a tie game. This is gonna be a tie game. This is certainly going to be a tie game. Good D. Good D. Don't allow it. Why are you going through his body? Don't know. Alright, 2nd and goal. Three more downs of defense. Would have been a nice sack, but instead, EA's giving the game to the Ravens for some odd reason. So shout out to EA, I guess. So that's when the explosions go off. That's what that's all about. When they score a touchdown, they shoot up like fire. All right, well, tie game. Once again, we're gonna go normal speed, jump forward to the end of the game, and just see what happens. So kickoff there, get a touchback. All right, at the 30-yard line, start it off. 3-yard rush, 2nd and 7. 3rd and 5. Let's get a first down. That's an embarrassment. Okay. 6-yard rush, 2nd and 4. Man, they just seem to get everything going their way. That's incredible. Everything goes wrong for me, but not for the CPU, right? Crazy. Okay, thanks, game. I get to hear all that bull crap, and then they still got a first down because our defense just decides not to show up. Yeah, this game's over. Field goal, and that's it. Field goal, and that's it. This game is over. Over. It is over. And there it is. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We lose by 3 points because our team is garbage. All right, well, what a horrible way to end the season. We have one more year, luckily, but man, that was tough to watch at some points. I mean, honestly, Bo had a solid game, but just that final drive in overtime was pretty bad. All right, hopefully we can just stay healthy in our fifth and final season, and maybe we could just get to the divisional automatically. So who won the Super Bowl? Rams beat the Chiefs. Justin Pitts, Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes, the NFL MVP. Brendan Washington, coach of the Rams. Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year, Colts. Max Crosby, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. A Rookie of the Year quarterback somehow winning a Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy? J.T. Hutchins was the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Vikings. I guess cool. Whatever. Is that on to the 5th and final season? All right, well, we have no money. So that's fun. I mean, it's basically just bring back most of my guys. That's really what it kind of comes down to. The only problem is, like I said, is, yeah, the money. Yeah, I definitely overpaid Kyle Hamilton. Jeez, I really shouldn't have paid that much money, but I did. I mean, that's totally fine. We just got to restructure contracts. Like I said, we'll be able to keep, hopefully, most of the guys around that we need to keep around. That's what it kind of comes down to. And that's really all I can hope for. Again, like I said, I don't have a lot of money. So we'll try to see who can keep. I'll show you guys who's going to test. But chances are, like, the team is the team. So I might just try to trade for some more picks then in this draft class. That way we just have a more balanced out team, even if it's just, like, made of rookies. Like, it's probably more helpful in that regard anyway than to just, you know, try to trade for the picks for something else. So, yeah, I'll probably do that. All right, so I'm just going to franchise tag Anton Harrison. I mean, this is it for me. There's really not much else I can do. I don't know if I can make trades for picks now that I'm over the cap, but either way, we're just going to go to the draft, and whoever I can pick with picks, I'm just going to do that. Like I said, hopefully I do have some picks here. I don't think I can actually trade picks even when I'm over the cap. I mean, I have my first round pick, 6th and a 7th, so it's really not much. But if I could do something like this to get like just picks this year, like, can I do that, or is it not gonna work? Okay, it will work if I do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to see if I can get some more draft picks this year then. All right, traded a future first-round pick to the Bears. We're getting a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th this year. All right, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round pick this year. From the Chargers, we're trading away future picks. All right, and I traded for a 7th round pick this year from the Vikings, 6th and 7th round pick in the future. Again, the video's ending, so the picks don't really matter to me. All right, we're just going to advance to the draft and see who we take, since I can't sign anybody. All right, so ton of picks in the draft. So many. But here's what we've got. So we actually got a really good cornerback in Brandon Walker. That's going to be super helpful. We got Kyle Murray and then Amada Easley. So we got some really good top 3 picks. And as for the rest of the picks, nothing crazy, but just a lot of depth pieces just to add to our team. But yeah, I think those rookies, some of those rookies at the top could help us out this year, perhaps. And I mean, yeah, we're just going to head on to the 5th and final season. And they're the rankings from last year. See how well this team does. I mean, like I said, I'm not making any moves, so whatever happens this year. So let's look at the roster for the 5th and final season. Okay. Again, there is some talent on this squad, right? Bo Nix, QB, Monte Williams, Easley, and McFadden. You got your halfbacks. Yeah, Easley's to be the backup running back though, so that should be helpful. Wide receivers: Dobbs, Mims Jr., and Franklin. Sutton's down to a 77. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, I'd say. Isaiah Likely, tight end. Hunter Henry's still on the team, too, backing him up. Left tackle, we're a little thin on, but we'll see what happens there. Like I said, a little thin on that one. Left guard, Jonah Jackson. Center's going to be Bortolini. Right guard's Quinn Miners. Anton Harrison, we got him on a right tackle. Gave him a little franchise tag. JFM's going to be our left end still. Hood is backing him up. So we'll see what happens there. Myles Garrett's still on the squad, doing his thing at the right guard. Defensive tackle, Woodley, Deloach. Left outside linebacker, Steven Michaels is our starter. Middle linebacker, we've got Yvonne Pace Jr. Then we have Drew Sanders, a.k.a. Eminem, backing him up. Dude, that guy looks exactly like Eminem. It actually is. It's so uncanny, the resemblance. Like, if I search Drew Sanders, like Eminem, like, is he... Do people, like, say anything about him? I don't know. He just looks like Slim Shady in that picture. I don't know. Slim Shady. He's got to play like Slim Shady, hopefully. Anyways, Baron Browning, right outside linebacker. Corner, certain second, Walker and Mathis. Free safety, Cisco. Okay. Strong safety, still Kyle Hamilton. We don't have a kicker or a punter, so that's a little bit worrisome. I didn't realize we didn't have that, so I guess the game's just going to have to give us one because we are way over the cap, and I can't sign anybody, so it's just going to be an autofill. Aubrey would be great, but I can't get him. So, all right, well, we'll see what happens this year. I'm hoping our team's going to be pretty solid, but I'm a little concerned. But let's see what EA thinks. All right, so we're 4-2 right now. Not bad. Would have liked to have beat the Chiefs last week, but unfortunately didn't. But again, we're in the tough AFC West. You can see second, fifth, and sixth. Yeah, again, good teams here, but we're in the mix. We're in the mix. Ranked 17th in offensive points per game. Pass yards 29th, 19th in rush, 6th in opponent's points per game, 3rd in pass yards, and 1st in opponent rush. So we have the advantage in some aspects there, which is nice. Let's take a look at the stats on the season. As you can see, I mean, Bo's not really doing great. I would like him to be doing a little bit better than what he's doing now. It's too many interceptions. We should do a little bit more, too. But Javonte Williams, 346, 2 TDs, 168 and 6 from Ahmad easily, which is nice. Franklin's our top receiver, 256, 1, 249, and 1 from Dobbs. Isaiah Likely, 209 and 3, 206 and 2 from Marvin Mims Jr., which is pretty insane. Blocking. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to make the joke, but you could see. A couple guys hurt there, too, as well. Missing some time, but it is what it is. Drew Sanders, a.k.a. Eminem. Playing like Slim Shady a little bit with 46 tackles. We'll take it. 29 from Browning and 13 to second. 27 from Myles Garrett. 22 from Pace Jr. 21 from Walker. 20 from Woodley. Just dips down from there. 6 sacks, Myles Garrett to lead the team. 5 from Browning, 4.5 from Woodley. A couple guys 1.5, 1 from Eminem, and then Mathis half a sack. Eminem, 2 interceptions, a few guys 1. I keep calling him Eminem. Drew Sanders. Funny. Kicking is McManus. Okay. And then punting is Leonard Nelson. Kick return, punt return. And like I said, we can't make any trades, so this is the team. So hopefully we can win some games and make the playoffs. Can we do it? We're going to find out. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Because this is the team. Because I can't make trades. So to end the season, we ended up going 15-2. So that means we won out. Okay. Very interesting. Listen, divisional automatically. That's huge. That is very huge. And you can see the team rankings there. Our defense was amazing. Offensively, we were solid except for pass yards. We didn't pass a lot, but that's okay. So, solid ending to the season now. Does it matter? I mean, not unless we don't win. You got to win, right? Yeah, Bo obviously not throwing a lot, but 21 TDs, 6 interceptions, a decent ratio. 67% completion percentage, 103.5 passer rating. We'll take it. 1,033 yards and 13 TDs from Javonte Williams. 48 and 13 from Ahmad easily. 393 1 from Bo Nix. In terms of receiving, 703 and 3 from Troy Franklin, 599 and 3 from Marvin Mims Jr., Isaiah Likely, 556 ATDs, 529 and 3 from Romeo Dobbs. Blocking, 7 sacks from Bortolini, 4 from Robbins, 3 from Landry and McGlinchey, and a few guys with 2. Eminem, Slim Shady, 127 tackles to lead the team, 91 from Pace Jr., 76 from Browning, 13 with 71, 66 from Walker, 64 from Garrett, 64 from Hamilton as well. Couple guys from 52, 42 from JFM. All right. Sacks, 15 from Garrett. Browning, 10.5. 8 from Woodley. 6 from Drew Sanders. 5.5 from Franklin Myers. Pace Jr., 2.5. And a few guys there with half a sack. Harris with 1, but he didn't play much. 6 interceptions from Drew Sanders, lead the team. A couple guys with 3. 2 from Pace Jr. and 1 from Brandon. There's your kicking. Not great. Punting. Kick. And punt return. So time to go to the divisional. Who are we taking on? Well, there's the bracket in case you're curious. It's looking just like that. Rams also have a bye. Commanders and Lions, bottom right corner. Let's see who we're taking on. So we have a date with the Dolphins. We have the advantage over them overall. Offensively, they are better, but we are better defensively. And you can see their rankings are, pretty solid, I guess, except for the fact that everything that they have an advantage in, we have an advantage over them. Except for pass yards. They're 22nd, we're 29th. So, should be fun. I would say that we're the better team. But does EA think so? I don't think they do. But we're going to find out. That's why we do the Super Sim. Okay. So this is where the Super Sim occurs. We're jumping forward to the end of the game. See what happens. First blood will go to us. We're up 6-0. We're going to make it 13-0. And we're going to make it 20-0. Beating them right now, 20-7. They're going to not score there. Going to the second half, we're up 20. So we should be good here. 30-10. They're going to make it 30-17. 38-17. 38-24. And that's... Oh, they actually made it. They scored 38-32. But hey, we take the victory. We go on to the conference championship in our 5th and final season. So good stuff there from the guys. And yeah, Bo Nix outplayed Tua Tagovailoa. So now we have the Ravens. Ravens against the Broncos. Should be fun. That's obviously because we're the Broncos. Now, they are better offensively overall-wise. We do have the advantage on defense. We also are the home team. But that doesn't mean much, I guess. But we'll see if we can win. Fourth, they have the advantage in 3 categories. They're 4th in offensive points per game. We're 8th. They 24th in pass yards. They don't pass much, but we're 29th. They're 2nd in rush. We're 1st. And then... yeah, they're 1st in opponent rush yards. So we're 3rd, so let's see if we can beat them here and go to the Super Bowl in our 5th and final season. That would be great. So here we go, Super Bowl bound. Hopefully, that's if we can win. So that's what we're going to do. We're hop on in to the Super Sim. We're jumping forward to the end of the game. So first blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. They're going to tie it up, and they're going to take the lead. No, they're not. I lied. They're going to take the lead here, though. 14-7. We make it 14-10. 4th quarter, we have a 3-point lead. Oh, it's close. We're gonna hop on. We gotta hop on here, I think. It's a little early to hop in, but this is at the very minimum. We'll go normal speed, but we gotta watch and see. We gotta stop here, and we don't. So they're 1st and goal, 30-38 to go, and now the clock's running. They might take they're probably going to take the lead here, I would assume. Lamar Jackson runs it in, and it is a touchdown. So they are up with 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go. We're going to exit. Cringe. 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 All right. We're going to go normal speed. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game. So let's see. They get an extra point. That's fine. All right. So let's see what happens here. Kickoff. And we returned it 25 yards. All right, 2:55. I'll hop on in just a moment. 5-yard reception. 2nd and 5. Get a 1st down. And we are going to hop on in right here with a minute 23 to go. We have to score a touchdown here. 3rd and 3. And we're going to get a 1st down. And we're going to get stopped there at the 49-yard line. So minute 14 to go. We called our timeout to prevent the clock from moving. Get a pass. They're going to take us down. Yep. We elect to not call a timeout. Let the clock run. Good look there. And that is going to be a 1st down. Call a timeout. 1 timeout left. 49 seconds and counting. Looking. Oh, that could have been a pick right there. That would have been game. That would have been game. That would have been game right there, ladies and gentlemen, but it is not. 46 seconds, 2nd and 10. Yes, but short. 3rd and 1. Clock is running. Okay, we called the timeout there. 38 seconds, 3rd and 1. Can we get a 1st down here? We're looking. That's a good opening, and that is a touchdown for the Broncos. We take a lead, and we're going for the extra point here. So a potential Super Bowl opportunity here if we can prevent them from getting a field goal. Or a touchdown, obviously. If they get a touchdown, then fair play to them. But still, I mean, it would still be pretty bad if we give up a touchdown. All right, here it is, kickoff. Ravens do have all of their timeouts, so that's one thing going for them, I guess. With 29 seconds, I assume they are going to try to get in the field goal range and then just tie the game up and go to overtime. And if they beat us again in overtime, that would suck. But let's see. That's great D. That's great D. Woodley with the sack right there. That's huge. 16-yard line. They got to get some big yardage here. And, well, they do. They do get some big yardage, actually. That was a pretty big play right there. 43-yard line. Can Jackson do it again? 20 seconds. He does, and they are in field goal range. 16 seconds. I mean, they're going to try to get a little bit closer, I think. Oh, okay, no, they're going to stop it. Okay, 13 seconds. Okay, yeah, they're just going to maybe look and try to get a couple yards closer, but that's probably about it at best. Okay, Lamar Jackson's going to run it and throw it out of bounds. All right, 8 seconds to go. And they're just going to kick the field goal here. This is a deep one right here to tie the game up. It's a miss. No good. And we are going to the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the Super Bowl. Denver Broncos hold on to beat the Ravens to head to the Super Bowl. Oof, craziness. 24-21. That was a close game. Very close game. Yeah, if they got a few yards closer, I think. Maybe if like Lamar Jackson just tucked it, ran, got like 5 extra yards, 4 or 5 yards, I think that would have made it a little bit of an easier kick, but hey, I'll take it. Well, let's see who we're taking on in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a tough matchup. Should be fun. All right, this is an interesting matchup. The Giants in the Super Bowl, okay. We are certainly the better team, I would say. I think this should be an easy win for us, honestly. But I say that now, and they might actually destroy us. Who knows? But nevertheless, let's hop onto the Super Sim. It's in Tampa Bay. Let's see if we can beat them. All right, here we go. Super Bowl bound. Can we win it in our 5th and final season, or will we lose to the Giants? Well, let's see. First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. We're going to go up. They're going to tie it? No, they're not going to tie it. 7-0 still. 7-2. Now they're up 10-7. All right, it's tied up. Okay. We need to get out of here. 2nd and 13. I'm going to exit and go to normal speed. But it is tied up 10-10. And we got a flag on the play. We're going basically nowhere. But let's see what that flag is on. Penalty.
Offside.
Defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. So, all right. Repeat 2nd down. Cool.
Still 2nd down.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. We're going to go normal speed. Just jump forward to the end of the game. So, here we go. 2nd and 8. 8-yard rush. Get a first down. 14-yard reception. Romeo Dobbs. 6-yard reception. Isaiah Likely. 2nd and 4. 3rd and 2. Got to get a first down here. Penalty against the defense. Daniel Van Dyke, my guy. 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6. 1st and 10. 9-yard reception. 2nd and 1. We're going to hop on here with 1:32. We have a chance to take the lead. 1st and 10. Now, the Giants don't have any timeouts. They have to call timeouts. We're going to run it. And that is going to be the Giants' final timeout. 2nd and 2. I mean, we're basically locked in to win. Barring a miracle right here for the Giants. And yeah, that's a first down. Clock's going to tick. I mean, pretty much set. A touchdown here would be great. Touchdown here would be ideal. No, that was bad. That was bad decision there on the rush. 2nd and goal. Not the greatest blocking. Again, not a problem since, like I said, we are pretty much locked to win this here. 3rd and goal. All right, and this is just going to be 4th and goal right here, most likely, unless we somehow score a touchdown, but I assume we won't. I assume we're just going to get stopped. Yeah, we got stopped. Oh my goodness, clearly. But the clock's going to run down pretty much, and we just got to hit this field goal to take a 3-point lead. And that's it. Yep, running all the way down. And that is game. Unless they somehow return this for a touchdown. I think they're going to take a... I think they're going to call a fair catch. No, they're not. Okay. There we go. That's game. Ladies and gentlemen, your Denver Broncos back on top 13-10 against the Giants. A close one, but we squeezed it out. Not a very high-scoring affair, but in our fifth and final season, the boys got the job done. Yeah, put a ring on it, indeed. Let's go. I'm going to dump the Gatorade on them. It's fantastic stuff. Very beautiful, very beautiful. We don't need to see all the celebration. We get it. Honestly, yeah, not a very great offensive game for anybody, but I'll take it. Hey, our fifth and final season. We got the job done with the boys. We love to see it. Let's go to the off-season recap and then close out the video. It's that simple. All right, so here's the Super Bowl recap, and as you can see, Bo Nix was the Super Bowl MVP. Not sure if it was deserved, but he got it. NFL MVP was J.J. McCarthy. Our coach, Peter Gaffney, was Coach of the Year. Justin Jefferson, Offensive Player of the Year. Vikings, Defensive Player of the Year was Eminem. Slim. I told you, got to play like Slim Shady, and he did. He was Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations to you, Drew Sanders. Matt Cody, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jets, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Javier Carr from the Vikings. Very nice. All right, let's go to the full screen and close it out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Wherever socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from me, TJP. So next team, obviously, we'll do an NFC team. Don't know who it is off the top of my head, but hey, I'll take a Super Bowl if we can get it. That's not too bad. So with that being said, I'm going to head on out for now. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.